Hi there, Serial Trader here. Let's check in with weed. And, well, I guess it's the morning now, but as of yesterday's close, we had well, we basically hit our peak, and that was just coincidentally as TM WJF got uplisted to the NYSE as CGC. And everyone just sold her right off there, and we put in a bearish candlestick. Well, this isn't the candlestick chart yet, but I'll get to that. But before I do, I just want to give kind of a possible wave count here. So definitely we have our triangle wave 4 ended here. And then we've had a impulsive move to the upside in progress. And a couple targets. So I just have the 382 retracement starting from the termination point of where I have wave 2 labeled to the peak of wave 3, which was the most recent high here. 382 retracements, the most common wave 4, and that just happens to be also close to that T line. And if I get in closer here, let's say a 15-minute chart, and let me just get rid of this 1618 here. So what I've done is just, if we have an ABC down, for instance, let me just get the Elliott tool out for that. So see, we have something like this, right? And yeah, that works, sure. So we have ABC down. Now what I've done is just taken the length of A, okay? So the length of this off the termination point of B, projected down for a target for C, and that equality target comes in at 35.86, and that Fibonacci target comes in just below that, okay? That 382 multiple. Here, if I bump it up. Yeah, so the 382 multiple comes in at 35.71 of what I have labeled as wave 3. And that'd be wave 4 retracement level, support level. And then also the equality relationship between this short-term ABC down. That comes in at 35.86. So somewhere in the 35s, I'm going to be looking for a reaction here and possibly a re-entry. And that'd be a re-entry to catch this next wave 5 up, okay? And that should actually, in all likelihood, break the all-time high at 44. So I think there's a nice entry setting up here right away. And certainly if I see a nice ABC down and hit these two targets or right in the range with them and then start reversing, and also with that daily T-line coming into play, that'd be quite attractive for another entry. So I'm glad I exited where I did. Not quite right at the top, but you know, within a couple bucks at the top. Nothing wrong with that. And then looking to re-enter for the next move up. And believe me, I'm still very bullish on this on this daily chart. So let's just go to the candlesticks to wrap this up. You know, let me just get rid of these Elliott waves here on this time frame. Okay, so what we have here is a bearish engulfing candlestick, and yesterday was a doji, so that's a left-right combo, bearish reversal candlestick. But the thing about candlestick reversal patterns, or you know, engulfing patterns, I should say, they're not nearly as significant if they're opposite to the trend. So in this case, the trend is strongly up, okay, on multiple time frames. So the fact that I have a bearish engulfing candlestick, yes, it's definitely a sign of weakness, but the weakness might be short-lived, whereas if we were in a downtrend and we had a bearish engulfing candlestick, that might really kick off a strong downward move. Whereas in this case, I really do just think it's a pause in the trend. So it takes a little discretion to kind of discount a candlestick pattern if it's opposite to the primary trend, which it is in this case. But that being said, we have to respect it. So if this just keeps falling right past the support zone I've offered up here, goes below the T-line on a closing basis, we have to be prepared that we could have more weakness and, you know, basically look for a lower entry in that case. But we'll see how this first set of values reacts. The way this stock's been acting, I wouldn't be surprised if it catches support here right away and then starts trending back up. And you see RSI was quite overbought, but now it's cooling off quite nicely on the daily. So I guess before I end the video, so I don't believe on TradingView I can look at TWMJF anymore. Let's see here. Nope, it's gone. So CGC is here, but oh, okay, they've updated the price data. So there you go, CGC, and this is just showing the price data from TWMJF up until today, now that it actually is CGC. And it tells the exact same story. We got a bearish engulfing candlestick after a doji yesterday. And actually, just on this chart, it engulfs 3 prior candles, whereas on weed, we didn't trade that one day, so we engulfed 2 prior candles. That's the only distinction here, but it shouldn't make any difference from a directional standpoint. All right, well, hopefully CGC options get listed soon. I'll be looking forward to playing with those too. That should be good for now. Good luck with your trading, I guess, later today. Serial Trader signing off.